Welcome back, folks. One last time, let's do it all again. Thank you for joining us on the series finale of The Voice of Onewheel. It's going to be a jam-packed show today. I hope you're all ready for it. We're getting right to it, but we're not going to waste any time getting to my man, the one, the only, the co-host extraordinaire, ladies and gentlemen, Belly Matt LaBelle. What's up, bud?
Where am I? What's happening there?
It's a big day. I hope you're ready for it. You got out of bed, your alarm's off. Are you feeling it?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm ready for a fun one today. It's bittersweet, of course, but it's gonna be fun.
I'm excited to do it. Jim Hertel, of course, joins the show. As soon as he comes on, the show is dead. He didn't kill it. I promise you, he did not kill it. Jim is one of our...
Jim's cancer, we know it.
Howdy, howdy.
Thanks, Yoko.
Anytime I could ruin a show, I'm here for you, all right? Anytime.
We love you, man.
Spoilers.
Just such a great addition to what it is that we're doing here. Thank you, Jim. Jim will join us all show. And, of course, the executive producer that you've all come to know and love, but maybe not recognize, Lyle Spain from Fairfax Onewheel. Hey, buddy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm stoked.
I don't know what to do with this. How do we handle this, man? You look... Belly, he looks good.
Show's over, man. I gotta
Are you becoming attracted to Lyle? Are you more attracted to Lyle? Is that what you're saying?
Are you not? Look at this head of hair. It's not even fair, man. Unbelievable. So welcome everybody here.
The One Wheel community is going to be fangirling hard, I'm sure.
I'm sure they are. We've got a lot to get to, and I'm sure you're wondering if you're watching this in the social media lounge or at home, what's going on? And I don't want to waste
I can tell you what's going on.
You're not accepting this.
Aloha. I'm not accepting this. I'm in denial. Whoa. Lyle's ears got lowered.
I know, folks. Listen, I don't want to waste any time. I just want to get to what most of you are probably wondering. Wait a minute. I can't do that. I got to tease you a little bit more because, yes, we got Jeff Foote. Hey, bud.
I'm here, and I'm freaked out by the bunny head in Jim's video.
Oh, we'll get to it. We'll go down the rabbit hole with Jim in a little bit. So if you're wondering what the hell he's talking about.
Sorry to disappoint you, Jim. I'm not on Tinder, so you can't swipe right.
Ah, damn it.
So you might be wondering what is happening and why are we doing this? Look, it's been a heck of a run. I counted it up. It's just over 3 years. I said 4 years. It's been 3 years. I want to be very, very clear with everyone when I say our stoke for each other, first of all, has gone nowhere. The chemistry that is in this chat right now is just as good as anything I've ever been with, and it's just, we love doing this. It's not that we don't want to do this anymore. It's hard to explain, but I think the best way to do it is through a South Park episode that I saw. It's one of my favorites, other than, of course, Scott Tenorman Must Die. By far the best episode. Belly, you agree?
No.
Okay, good. So the South Park episode. Wait, hold on. You guys are muted. What? Belly, hold on. You're muted. Come back in.
Hold up. I've never said yes to your improv before. I ain't starting now.
That's fair. Might as well go out with a bang. Oh, bless you, man. All right. So the truth is, there's an episode of South Park where the kids are a part of like a news team. They start this whole news team. They do a show, and they're doing it for their school news. And the whole 30-minute episode is what goes into them making this unbelievable 5-minute news show that they did on their school program. And they went through all of this work to get this. They uncovered the scandal. They got all of they did all the background work and made sure that they had their facts straight. And they had to come up with a cool way to present it and how to do it so that people will like it and that it's palatable and so that it's not just shoving it down your face and all that goes into it. And then they performed it. And then you have the rush of doing it well and you crushed it. And then it's over, and it's basically the minute the show is over, it's cool. What are you doing next week? And that feeling is a double-edged sword to me because it's such a blessing to have. Without that, what we're doing here wouldn't be special. I've always wanted to have fun with my friends and do something that people care about at the same time. And without people caring about it, it's just nothing special. Everybody does something fun with their friends. So I just wanted to make sure that you at home and you in the social media lounge and you watching this back later know that you're the reason that I can tell you personally, I've been living out a dream come true, which is creating my own radio show. I could not have done that without you. I just know that the burnout of having to be that South Park episode, having the blessing of having that responsibility on us, it's taken a toll on me. It really has. And I'll be the first one to say it. I don't feel as if I'm giving enough to be doing this the right way anymore. And so I just, for everybody who's asking me and sending me stuff, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea. Guys, the amount of stuff, I don't know if you've seen it, but the amount of stuff that's poured in over the last 36 hours has been kind of overwhelming.
Sure.
I don't know if I certainly don't think I've realized how many people this has touched. And I'm not saying this to be self-serving. It's just coming out of the woodworks where messages from people I've never even, no offense, I've never spoken to or heard of. And I'm just so humbled by it. So thank you. I won't continue this. We'll get on with the fun. But I don't like it when shows wait until the end to tell you the real reason of what's going on. I wanted to be real with you. You've been giving us your time for 3 years now, an hour every single Wednesday. It's unbelievable. So that's really what it is. It's just it was time. That's it. And I can't wait to do some more cool stuff with these guys. We're not going anywhere. I can tell you that. We will be all around in your lives in some way, shape, or form. Belly, do you have a favorite moment from this at all?
Ooh, man.
We're going to kind of pepper these in. We've got a lot of people. Before we get to that, I'll give you a second to think. A lot of people have asked to be on today's show, and we don't want to say no to anyone. So I'm guessing there's going to be a few surprises as we go throughout today. Lyle, I'm giving you from here on out free pass to run me ragged, man. You're in control from here on out. And if anybody tramples over Joseph and they get through, that's fine. Just let them on. Okay? While we check in.
I think we fired the bouncer today. Anyway.
That's good. Wide open door policy. So, Lyle, you just let me know as soon as you have anybody for us. I'm going to go to Belly here and ask him maybe a moment that you remember from the show that's really stuck with you.
I'm going to actually chime in real quick with a social media lounge comment. And even though Amanda said not to do this,
you son of a bitch.
Too bad.
What'd you do?
Said, Adam, it's not just a dream come true for you. Watching your growth as a person, host, and show overall. It's been special to watch, and I'm proud of you, Lunchbox. Who's cutting onions?
Grab those tissues.
Sorry, that was me. My bad. I'll take those outside.
That's really sweet. Thank you. I mean, I wouldn't. The little things that have made me kind of, it's green screen. This is kind of a nightmare.
I love you, Amanda.
Yeah, really, Mandy, thank you. It's just the sweetest thing for you to say. I feel like we came into Onewheeling together. And there's just been a lot of things. God, thank you, really, thank you. So, yeah, I was looking back through a lot. I have some clips that I can play for people. I have some knickknacks that today's going to be a little self-serving, folks. I hope you enjoy that. But, Belly, what were you going to get to?
For me, it has to be either anytime we've done a parody song or the first Onewheel of Treasure. Not that the second one wasn't great and awesome and a lot of fun, but that first one was such a surprise of how much fun you could have doing this. And we had live studio audience that day. Jeff, Mr. Norm, was in the house that day.
Jeff, what was that like to be a part of in the green room, like as an audience member in the studio?
Oh, it was awesome. It was just like so much energy. It was just like buzzing. Like you go into that tiny room of treasure, and it's just like you just feel it.
People don't realize how small this room is. Everybody always says that when they get in here. Wow, the room's really small. No kidding. Jeff makes it so much bigger anytime he comes in. But yeah, I think that leads. I have some thank yous that I want to dole out today, and the first one I'll say. And Lyle, I saw somebody.
Luch, you don't have to thank Jack for coming on. You don't have to tell him thank you.
Jack
I'm
Mudd?
sure he remembers coming on very vividly.
Oh, don't worry, I've got him all clipped up and ready to go. I've got that all ready to go. Look at Belly spoiling one more punchline for everybody as I've got that video clip ready to go. I'm gonna do it at the very end.
I'll never change.
Literally, Jack Mudd saying,
"Don't ever change. I'll never change."
God bless you, man. The thank you that I was going to dole out is the vendors. I want to start with the vendors because Belly's right. Like the vendor participation that has come along with this show, it's been real. Like it's been unreal. And I don't feel ever that we've given back enough to the vendors because they're so willing to just give us free stuff so that we can give it away. And I hope that they've felt a little bit of a Voice of Onewheel bump along the way. I really, truly do. I'll continue to support you, whether it's just from, me personally or whatever I'm doing in my next ventures with these guys or apart. But like, I love that all of the vendors just jumped on. Cool. You're doing a show. Awesome. We'll throw this in. Belly, it's been crazy.
Well, the thing about the vendors that really I have to thank them for is creating content for us, really something to talk about. I mean, they're the ones that actually made it happen in a sense, because without them and having to be able to talk about and learn about what they were doing for the community in its early stages was a lot of fun to learn. And thank you for them. So glad that we had content like that to even bring out.
With that being said, who just typed into the chat talking about Lyle? I'd F him.
Everyone should be. I mean, come on.
I mean, we're all thinking it.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
Watch out, guys.
Lyle.
That's got us all feeling a certain way.
Lyle's going to get some weird DMs later.
Oh, it's been happening. Unsolicited pictures.
Lyle, what is
Sorry, Lyle. I didn't mean to act. I was actually meant for someone else, I swear.
DMs are the only thing he
I
wants to
was feeling
slide
special
into.
about that one, Billy.
Intimate group rides. Yeesh.
So Lyle joined the show about a year ago. Lyle, do you have a memory or a moment that you can think of that kind of stands out, something that this has meant to you?
Oh gosh. Aside from having genuine relationships with so many people, and booking them for the show and stuff, it's the real relationships that were birthed from this show, both with Adam and Belly. Genuine friends that I'll go to bat for. It's that simple.
It's really well said.
Thank you, Betty.
Yeah. I think Belly and I did this as roommates who ended up. What? Let me finish my thought. Wait a minute. Let me finish my thought. We ended up as roommates.
Adam is very distracted by beauty today. I can tell you that.
There's so much beauty on this show. I don't know what to do with this. But no, I was just going to say we started this out as roommates and just buddies doing a show together. And I think when Lyle came in, it really became a show. Like, it really felt like, wow, we're really doing this now. And I can't thank you enough for that. So you've been the best,
Well,
man.
Yeah, you guys opened the studio door, and aside from that, you truly opened your hearts, and I thank you guys both tremendously.
More than welcome, my friend, and looking forward to the future. So who is this? Is that Amanda Thompson? You know it is. Get in here, Mandy. What are you doing here?
Hi.
Hello, Miss Lunchbox.
I told Lyle and Belly not to read that because I didn't want you to cry on the air.
I'm trying to hold it back. I'm trying to stay away from any kind of close-ups. I'm just going real quick, and then I'm out of here. Thank you. Look, we got into this together. You came down from Boston. We rode around my neighborhood. We did videos for the weekly Onewheel challenges together. What is
First ever in-studio guest we ever had.
That's true. This is true. So give us something. What is this? Give us a memory if you have one.
So that time that I came down and visited you and didn't tell anyone that I was going, including my parents.
That's true. I forgot about that. Why did you do that?
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
It was funny.
I was like, you guys should watch Voice of Onewheel today. And then they called in and they were like, what are you doing?
Why are you? Where are you? Why are you in some other state? Oh.
And I had taken apart my Onewheel to transport it. This is the V1, so I was able to fly with it back then. And then when I put it back together, it wouldn't work.
Oh, that's true. You figured out the crate method.
You had to give me your board.
Yeah. Isn't that how we figured out the milk crate method?
Yeah, it is.
So now flash forward 3 years later and you're competing at Race for the Rails and we're all watching you on crazy live streams and you just, we've got babies who are all now a fan of you apparently. So
it's not coming from my microphone.
So
no babies here.
Mandy, we gotta kind of keep it quick, but I guess I just want to leave it to you. If there's anything you'd like to say for the people, one last time, Mike is yours.
Oh wow, no pressure at all.
That's how I always feel.
Right? No wonder you just go in for spoiling punchlines over and over. It's hard to think on your feet.
He's really good at it. He's really good at it.
No, I mean, I wanted to call and be a part of the show because I was there in the beginning, and even though I have missed a lot of the recent ones. I definitely still support you guys and care and have always been a fan of what you're doing. And I hope to see some other iteration of this project in the future when you're ready.
She's the best. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Amanda Thompson. Mandy, thank you. Really, this is a great example of just meeting a friend through the internet. I'm really glad that we did. Thank you, Mandy. You're the best. We'll see you soon. Bye, girl.
Bye, Mandy.
Oh, boy. Today is going to be emotional, folks. I hope you brought your tissues or you're cutting your onions somewhere. What about dating Lyle through the internet, says the chat. Lyle, I think you're in for a rough day today, man.
Could be rough. My wife is also watching, though, but that might be fun.
Oh, good. Very good.
Oh, geez.
So I have to find something here. We have oh, wait a minute. Another person has gotten through. Jim, you're up next with the first eulogy of the day. But before we do that, the first ever guest on The Voice of Onewheel, a clip that I have for you later to see how we started this off. Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the show, Buddy Harrison joins us. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Do you remember your
What up?
first interview with us?
What's up?
Do you remember your first interview with us, the first ever episode?
I don't remember what we talked about, but I definitely remember that going down.
It's because it was terrible, Bodie. I was awful. I wanted to make fun of myself.
Very unprepared, if you could believe that at all.
No, never.
We all start somewhere. We all start somewhere. It's
Dude.
episode 1.
You guys are doing this cool thing now. Yeah, McCosker's in the background.
shit.
Of course he is. What's up, boys?
I didn't know Bodie was on this call. I'm watching it next door.
It's supposed to be working.
I had to get in on the action. What's up, boy?
Yo.
You hit the link.
Listen,
Jeff.
that's his boss over there. So, Bodie, I hope we don't get you in trouble. You guys are putting out something, these lessons with Leary, learning with Leary. And honestly, I want to promote it because it's really been cool. You got the finale. Was that yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Dude, like over 2,500 views already. Are you going to continue it? I hope you do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because we had Jake came out from New York, and he was originally going to snowbird here in Sacramento and just spend the winter out here. And then we were trying to figure out, he's just doing some warehouse stuff with us, kind of helping us film and shoot some stuff. And we're like, dude, we should have you do your own video series. And then, I was doing the trick tips, but I've been kind of bogged down with some other stuff. So we're like, let's do some more learning stuff. And he was like, dude, I've been wanting to do this video and this video and that video and this video. We're like, all right, let's do learning with Leary. So we did the first season and we loved it. It went super well. In the beginning, I was kind of helping him edit them. And then for the last 2 or 3 episodes, he's been editing them all himself. And so and it's been going super good. So now he's going back to New York to grab all his stuff, say goodbye to everybody, tie up all his loose ends, and then he's coming back, and we're going to keep doing them.
Wow. Talk about a dream come true.
Yeah, right?
So make sure you guys tune into that. I really want to support it because it's good stuff. You can learn a lot. Jeff, one of my favorite moments in my Voice of Onewheel history is when we did do you remember the looks like where we had like the pictures of people who looked like each other? Who is that?
Yeah. What? It's a little hazy. That was
Yeah,
It was
that's
years
ago.
ago.
We forget about these things very easily.
I had to go back through the files and look through some stuff, and I was reminded of like Raquel was like Phoebe from Friends, right?
Yes.
And I don't remember. Belly, do you remember who Jeff was?
Man, I couldn't. Ellen DeGeneres, I think.
Ellen
is who,
DeGeneres,
he
that's
got. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Belly.
Whoever remembered, I wish I didn't remember that. Sorry, Jeff.
3 years of counseling just went down the road for Jeff.
I'll take it. Why not?
No,
I
that
didn't
was
make it.
I forget who made that. But somebody put me out was like I was a joke too. And that's what I wanted to say about Jeff. Jeff's always had such a good sense of humor.
Did you get Oscar the Grouch? I can't remember.
Probably, or I don't know, Andre Agassi or something. But Jeff's always had such a good sense of humor with anything we've done. I wanted to say thanks, Jeff. It's really been a pleasure to have you a part of this, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's I was hoping we get to kick it in person at Float Life Fest 3, but you couldn't make it, so I'm holding you to Float Life Fest 4, yes?
Okay, 4 it will be. Yes, I got to recoup some losses here and work as many weddings as I can, but I will find a way to get down there. What? Except that weekend? Yes, very bad.
Except that
very good,
weekend.
Billy. No, I have to.
We got to get you to come out and DJ Flow Life Fest. That's how we do it.
Yeah, I know. That's just
there
going to
we go.
happen.
DJ
So,
Luch Dog.
Two birds, one stone. Let's do it.
well, thank you, dudes. Really, you've been the best. You've been supportive. Please support the Float Life. I've always called Jeff the Godfather, but really, I just want to say thank you, guys.
For sure, dude.
Bodie, keep sending it, son.
Will do, brother. We got some stuff going on. We're trying to make these boards a little more durable, and we're gonna start coming up with some crazy stuff.
Good.
Those bangs
We're
are
out of dirt
sick.
surfers. We're gonna kind of blow minds. We built a secret weapon. Shh, don't tell anyone though.
No, nobody's watching, nobody's listening, so we're good. We're off air. You guys are the best. Really, thank you so much. The Float Life team, Jeff McCosker and Bodie Harrison. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
For
gentlemen.
sure.
Later, dudes.
Man,
Yeah.
it's cool. Thank you, dude, so much. All right, wow, we are off to a start. Jim Hertel is up next, but I feel like I have to get something for him. Hang out. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I just found the clip of Belly going off on Luch. We could play that again later. God, Lyle, that was the best. I couldn't find your coughs, man. I was really trying to find the to cut up Lyle clearing his throat a whole bunch of times. But you know what? We will make way. I have to get our eulogy music out. Hold on. Jim, lay the show to rest.
Well, what a long trail-filled, low-pressure ride float this has been. You know, where to start, where to nosedive, and where to end. I think Adam, being of sound mind and body when he wrote this particular show, was right on point, with Belly coming in to make sure that point was completely missed, and with Lyle's gentle locks blowing in the wind. We put this gentle, sweet, bricked show to pasture.
Is it bricked?
Promised myself I wouldn't cry.
You did good. You made it through. It's a brick all over it. Thank you. We literally told him 5 minutes to air. This is what we're going to be doing. Good luck. Go. So
Okay.
You're the best. That's why we love Jim around here. Nah, man, it's a celebration here. Not a eulogy, but we'll continue to give them throughout the show. Oh, man. Jim, do you have a memory or anything that because you kind of came on here. What's this been like being a part of this at the end? Must have been a weird ride.
Crazy. You guys are so crazy and energetic and awesome. And the one-liners that Belly comes up with, like, I wish I had that kind of skill just to pull that shit out of air and just ruin your day with.
We should make a podcast. We should literally make a podcast called Chicharrones, which is the name of our group chat.
Chicharrones.
Sorry.
Chicharrones.
You can't even say it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jim's the host.
Jim needs to be the host. I agree.
Right.
That'd be great. Yeah, so
Jim is the host of our group chat, which is awesome because I love the energy.
he really is. It's just like having somebody continuously put content in my life, and I hate group chats, but he's winning me over. He's truly winning me over. One of my favorite
Hates group
moments.
chats.
I'd like to play. Lyle, do I have like a minute to play a video?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I wanted to play something because Bodie
Hey,
just came on here.
Luch,
Yes.
if we go over today, no one's gonna fire you. I'm pretty sure.
I know. I'm just trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it tight,
Fired if we
Belly.
go over.
Which is one of the things that people get mad at me the most. It's like, you don't have a time limit. I'm like, I come from radio, okay? This is my background.
Yeah, I wanted to do 30 minutes.
All right, well, hold on. Here comes Anonymous. I got to get him so that
not
everybody can
Anonymous.
see.
That
Yeah,
guy's caused up quite a stir.
it had to happen. So here you go, everybody. This is your boy. Anonymous. Not playing. Here he goes. Belly, I forgot about these.
I didn't forget about Anonymous.
Here he comes.
That's right, folks. It's your boy Anonymous breaking into the security of TTR Studios yet again. Who's running bouncer down there? I mean, geez, it's almost like you got your boy Luch downstairs trying to fend people off. You know how easy it was for me to get upstairs? I mean, that voice of Onewheel should stop trying to be a podcast and turn itself into a catering company, because all they do is cater to the public opinion, and I'm tired of it. Everybody thinks Belly's the star of the show. Does anybody just realize that he's waking up 15 minutes beforehand, and all we're doing is just watching somebody progressively wake up for an hour on air? I could do that. Enough of the Christmas trees already. We know what you're talking about, and clearly it's affecting your health.
Look, we took some swings here. We made some misses.
All that was true. All of it.
Oh my God, that was
Because we used to do this show at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Did we?
I think we did.
Jesus, that's early. No, we can't be doing that anymore.
You were. It was awful.
Yeah, you must have hated me. My God. But no, we have a clip of Bodie, too, from the first episode. We'll play that in a little bit. I wanted to say I'll get to one of my favorite moments in a second because the show has been infiltrated. He is now past the bouncer. He came up with the best T-shirt idea that has ever come across the desk of TTR Studios, completely made out of tape. And you know what? He's a better rider than I'll ever be. Ladies and gentlemen, my inspiration, Sean Nelson, joins the show. Sean, what's up, man?
Hey, Luch, how you doing, bud?
Buddy, it's been a while. Are we good from the fifth dimension?
We absolutely. I
miss
get
you,
a little
man.
esoteric or a little weird. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Sorry to hear about the coming of the end of the show here, but as you say, things change and people move on, and it is what it is. So I'm just glad I got a chance to pop in and say hi and goodbye all at once.
Well, Sean, you're one of the OGs that I feel like I got. One of the flags that came up and that I was like, oh, maybe this is time. Like maybe it is time to put this to rest. I don't recognize you ever watch like the VMAs or like the Grammys and you just don't know the artists anymore and you feel really old?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Maybe that's just me. That's
Which
how
is
I
dating himself.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about like the Onewheel stuff. Like I don't know remember when we came into this, it was just the people it was just one group of small people that kind of like a couple thousand people. And Sean, you were one of those. Now I feel like it's become such a thing that I don't really recognize half of what I'm seeing anymore.
Yeah, definitely. We were, a kind of a small knit a group or almost family, if you want to use those words. And yeah, the Onewheel has definitely exploded in the last year to two, and there's more and more people all the time. And it's certainly hard to keep track if you're not glued to social media. Then you're sort of out of the loop in the Onewheel world. And I would definitely agree with you there. So
thank you for saying that, because that's exactly what happened. I made the decision to kind of just cut social media a little bit out of my life, and it's been really healthy for my mental health. But yeah, then all of a sudden you come back and you want to look at what's going on. You're like, who the fuck? Who are these? Who is this? These guys are amazing. Who is this? It's just a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
So
A lot of questions.
Yeah, hit me. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword there with trying to stay in touch and stay up to speed, which all has to happen through the social media. But at the same time, social media is sort of poison for the soul. So
God, it is.
I can understand you stepping back and stepping away. And I think that a lot of people that were, in the original have sort of moved back into the shadows, and they might be more active in their smaller groups and stuff like that, where they are, they directly know people, but they've sort of shied away from the 25,000 user groups.
That's what I've noticed for sure. So what's maybe a moment that you remember to jog our memories, or something from the show? Anything like a funny thing that stands out, or us being idiots, or obviously me being an idiot, or what do you got for us?
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask me, and I have a terrible memory. I've bounced my head off the ground a few times.
I know you did. God, I know.
Definitely have shaved a few brain cells off in that regard. But nothing specific stands out. I've always enjoyed being in the social media lounge and being a part of the chat, and the jokes and the camaraderie and everything like that took place in the social media lounge. So I'd say that's probably one of my favorite memories, is just being able to shoot the shit and riff off of stuff that's going on in the show live while it's happening.
I appreciate you saying that, because that was my next thank you. It's to the social media lounge, the people that came in. In fact, you know what, Sean, I'm gonna make some way. I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I'm gonna let Belly thank the social media lounge. So, dude, thank you for everything you've done over the years. I can't wait to actually meet you in person, and we will do that. I promise.
Personally,
Hoping to see you at Float Life 4.
Float Life 4,
Sorry.
Very good. Lyle, what did you say, buddy?
Personally, I have to thank Sean. Just a tremendous inspiration to us old farts. And as the social media lounge, Dante just said, "This guy nudges," and that's no shit.
Oh, it's so true. This guy nudges. Yes, he does. He nudges the way you all want to nudge Lyle. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Sean, you're the best, buddy. We'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you, Sean.
Cheers. Hope to see you guys soon. Cheers.
buddy. All right, Belly, take it away, but not to this. No.
Oh,
You need
it's
happy
all right.
music.
The social media lounge is already looking out for me. It was 11 a.m. It used to be only 11 a.m.
Okay.
It just felt like 9 a.m. for me.
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. somewhere.
When's the last time Belly's seen 9 a.m. on any clock?
It's starting to wake up earlier, okay, guys?
Hey, wait a minute.
All right.
Belly, take it away. Thank your people, because I will tell you right now, I second everything he's about to say. I will leave it to him.
When it comes to the social media lounge, for me, they are what truly made the show fun for me. Not that the show wasn't fun. It's just that the social media lounge showed me the support and always backed me whenever I was giving Luch shit. And I feel bad for Luch for that. He doesn't handle the gang mentality well.
Hey!
And unfortunately, I'm a very gravitational person, and this social media lounge really just always hyped me up, and I can't thank them enough for always looking out for us and joining every single day, every single Wednesday, and just making the best jokes that ever came from the show all time came from the social media lounge 100%.
100%. I mean, I
so-
don't want to ask you to call anybody out, but I mean, I just know that it's been really fun to have random people ask why we do it live and why we don't, do a cleaner edited version. And it's like, because then we lose the social media lounge, and that drives a lot of what we're doing.
Yep. And we get people from everywhere listening in at all times in the world. People like Fabooz have joined. We're in that social media lounge all the time. People like Ignatz in Germany. You've got
Vitaly.
Vince out in the Netherlands.
Vitaly Borisov.
You've got we had some people were listening when they were overseas. People were listening in England, everywhere.
Yeah, there's too many. I don't want to just. That's why I shouldn't have gone.
People
by,
that
like,
won.
name drops,
People that
but
won our one wheel. The first one wheel we ever gave away lived in Japan.
hey,
So
we're giving away a one wheel in about 20 minutes, by the way. So just prepare yourselves for that for our patrons, because they will be our next thank you. But before we do that, let's do something fun. Let's reminisce. I got another video for you guys. If I have Lyle, do I have time?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. All right, so I got another video to share you. Lyle, I don't know that you've seen this. Jim, I don't know that you've seen this. Let's find out together. This is ship date pushback. We took some swings.
this is when Luch discovered that the video editing app on his computer could do video trailers.
As soon as I saw iMovie could do trailers, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, give me something to do.
And then the worst part was we were surprised when it happened even worse with the Pine.
Oh, I know. The Pine was even worse. But that goes back to show how long we've been doing this. That was the XR coming out. Vince Vaughn joins the show now from the Netherlands. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming by for the last one, buddy.
Yeah, man. It's the last one. I have to be here.
Dude, you are somebody who I know is a part of what we do behind the scenes. You are like always down to just hang out in a Zoom chat. Vince has made me realize that you can hang out any time of the day or night because of Zoom. He's always down to just kick it. And I think him and Lyle have probably... Lyle, I feel like you should speak to Vince. Like, you guys seem to have formed this friendship that I'm almost jealous of.
Yeah, well,
He is.
mean, Vince is just something about him, that this is going to sound weird. That's attractive, I mean, his writing style, and just the more you get to know him, you're like, man, this guy is just. I don't want to ruin our monetization. He's just freaking awesome. Yeah. He's like a genuine guy, and even the comments I get from him, or just the text messages, checking in, all of those things just sprouted this relationship. And then we got to a point with Stoke Blokes where we could build a team, and I asked Vince if he would captain it and be part of the team, and he's like, yeah, man. So we're off, and we started picking teammates and with a common goal. It's just amazing.
Vince,
Well, that's great. Now that we're all in love with Lyle, we're gonna run off with Vince.
Yeah. Jeff, say that again.
I'm headed to Netherlands.
I said, now that we're all in love with Lyle, he's gonna run off with Vince.
We've all lost him. Great.
Great.
Vince, dude, you've been on anytime we ask you, and I don't even know what time it is. The time change there is ridiculous. What time is it right now?
Right now it's 6 p.m. We're now
Okay.
also in the summertime, so
we're
Luch, 6 hours ahead.
Luch, I have to point out, you ask him what time it is every time he's on, and we do this show the same time every time. It's always 6 p.m. where Vince is when we do the show.
Yeah, except when the winter time is, then you guys go 1 week earlier, and then in the summer
1 hour
you go
earlier.
2 weeks,
Vince,
earlier.
what are you going to be doing while we step away here for a little bit? What are you up to? What can the people expect from you? Math is hard. Thank you, Jim.
Math is hard.
I'm working on some pretty cool stuff that you guys will see soon.
Okay, just teasing it, keeping it aloof. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Well, I will
You just wait.
Okay, I will look forward to seeing you in some of you and Lyle's meetings and just hanging out with you two. And just thanks for being a part of what we're doing, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Vince Vaughn. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you give him some love in the social media lounge. Thank you, Vince, buddy. Man, just a reminder of what? Oh, man, Joseph sucks downstairs. People are just flying in left and right. All right, the next one on here is somebody who's going to appreciate a video that I cut up from a long time ago. He's somebody that supported me by buying my terrible artwork just to be nice when the pandemic hit because he knew I'm a gig economist. And I think it's still actually hanging somewhere. Corey Bainey joins the show. God bless America, dude. What's up?
How are you guys, man? Good to be on.
Graced by your presence. It's been fun to have a true superhero be a part of the show. Belly, this guy literally takes down crime with his one wheel.
There's that, but you know what I will always remember about Corey is that guy has one of the best laughs of all time in all of the one wheel community, because during Float Life Fest, that guy, you could hear him laughing across the camp. And that was energy was always enjoying.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Belly.
Was he part of Heckle Hill? It seems like that's a match made in heaven.
I think all of us spent some time below and on Heckle Hill.
Actually, so a fun story there. Heckle Hill was actually our camp. That was us. So.
Oh, okay, very good. So yes, he was absolutely a part of it. He also makes the armadillos and the dragon pads. Man, dude, what are they? I'm so sorry. What are they called again? What's the real name of them?
Dragon Tail.
Dragon Tails.
Yep,
thank you.
We're
off the cuff.
actually speaking of Dragon Tails here. 1 second.
Please, please.
Guys, we're working on. I've got 260 blanks I have to assemble.
Nice.
Things are
We're gonna have them soon.
Great job, dude. I know people really like doing them, and the armadillo stuff has really made a lot of people's lives better. Somebody typed into the chat when we were making jokes about Lyle that I love a man who can change a tire. Hey, I love a guy who can save my tire. So
we do both now. So as you see behind me, I'm doing a full stoke shop and everything too. So one wheel is life, baby.
Well, you know who to talk to. I'm sure Lyle will be happy to help. Not to speak for him. Lyle, you want to help him out? Cool. Okay.
Corey helps me out, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, good. Very good. So, dude, you've been doing this
Corey,
for.
you got anything you can send my riders?
You guys you've been a part of this for a while. You and Chris Richardson down there, and Vito, and I don't know. Is there anything that you kind of remember that maybe we're forgetting from the show? Just something that how this has kind of touched you in a certain way.
Oh man, I think that for me, the show was a great way to put faces and personalities with people that otherwise, outside of Float Life Fest, which is, the greatest thing ever. But outside of that, it was kind of a way in the interim to put names and faces and personalities together.
It's true.
To kind of get to know some of those people in the community that are shaping the sport and shaping the future of what it is we all love to do. So, I think that for me, it would be impossible to put any single moment down as being, particularly special, because really even the most inane, silly moments have been some of the greatest. It's not about any single moment. It's about, you know, the sense of community that this show has helped to drive. So
I feel like anytime we make Belly uncomfortable, the show is better for it.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Corey, thank you. No, really, you've been awesome. I think I saw while you're in here, hang out, because I think, didn't I see Chris Richardson floating around? Is he here?
He's out there floating around right now.
Chris, what's up, man?
I had to unmute. Hey, what's going on, guys?
So
here, I can switch so you can see me instead of my writing. I was kind of cruising around. I get my tires changed, so I got a little free time. So I broke out the pint, got the little fella out, and I'm just cruising around, enjoying a beautiful day.
Chris was one of the people that got me into one-wheeling. He kind of taught me by watching a lot of his videos, and I know you're probably at home feeling the same way. Chris, everybody wants to know, how's the injury here healing up?
Really fast.
Good.
It's still frustrating. It's been a really long road. I hope this isn't too windy. It's a little windy here.
No, you're okay.
No, I think, like I said, when I was on the show the last time, I'm progressing even further. Oh my God, I should have sent you this video. I got a slam. I slammed so hard on my bad shoulder a couple days ago. But luckily I'm okay.
Be careful, man.
It was a little scary.
All right. Well,
yeah, I'm trying, man.
Woman One Wheel says, "Be careful, Grandpa."
Yeah.
Well, we all know Corey will carry him to the emergency room if anything bad happens, so we'll be okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll always take him to the emergency room and always keep the boards running. You guys will always have your Chris Richardson fixed. I promise.
There you go. There you go. All
Then
right.
put me together and squirt some pillows in the wound. You know, that usually helps.
Well, Chris, I gotta keep things moving, but I'm glad you were able to get in here, because for you and for Corey, you've been a real big part of this, and I'm glad to be able to thank you. A nice shirt as well. You've been an inspiration to me, and Corey, you have no idea how much buying that painting actually meant to me. It lifted me in a way that COVID took my only way of making money away, and to just get
I treasure it. So thank you for making it. It's not just a painting that I was happy to actually get. I mean, I love that it meant that much to you, but trust me when I tell you, it means just as much to me. I had to have it. So thank you for making that, brother.
You're so welcome, man. It was a painting of the Chris Richardson bonk. Chris, you were the first and the only rider we ever quote unquote sponsored, and you've just been part of what we do here. And so for a former team member, one to another, dude, I'm excited to see what you got coming up. Please tell the people, there is the painting.
There it is.
There it is. Bonking off the barrel.
Oh, awesome. I appreciate it so much, the support you guys have given, but when you say that quote unquote sponsorship, it's because I mostly refuse to take anything from you guys, because I just wanted to put back into it and see it succeed, because it really was a gift to us, to the community. It was just really amazing that somehow somebody with your talent, a professional talent, to do this for a living, I work for nationally syndicated radio shows, and come and do this for us and lift up the people in the community and expose us to people we never would have met before, and products and all that. And so, I can't express my gratitude enough to you and Belly for doing this for all of us, man.
Thank you.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Thank you, Chris. You are the best, buddy. Really.
If only Luch kept this on gallery mode, he'd already be bawling his eyes out. He has no idea.
Oh, no. Do we have more surprises? All right. Goodness. Today might run a little long, folks. Chris Richardson and Corey Bainey, thank you, guys. You're the best. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Love you guys.
Amen.
Love you, too.
Thank you, guys.
Wow. Okay. Well, I really only have one more video that I kind of have to play. I feel like we have to have. But, we'll make time, because first off, from vacation in Philadelphia, Emily Jakes joins the show. Are you at a casino?
Yeah, we heard the news, and things kind of fell apart.
Oh,
we're kind of heartbroken. Chris is really going through it over here.
I've been like that. That's the usual standard position at a slot machine.
We broke his
didn't want him.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Use all $5.
Jeff.
Yeah, so if you want to Venmo $5 to Chris Jakes, that would. But
You made clothes for my dog when I got him as a puppy.
a delight.
You have been on group rides with us, and I just you've made us feel very welcome. But Jim wants to warn you to make sure that you hold on to your stimulus cash over there.
Oh, thank God we haven't gotten it yet. So no worries there.
Well, I want to let you guys stay on vacation. It was awesome that you were able to stop by. Chris, you've been around Lyle's shop a lot there lately. I feel like you're available for the DMV to help out too. He's always around. Chris,
all the time.
What do you
Absolutely.
got? Well, are you going to be? What do you plan? What are your plans for the future here?
I'm just hoping to grow the DMV and make it an even bigger and better community.
Well, keep doing it, man. You're doing a great job, and we all recognize it.
Absolutely.
So thank you both. Save
Thank
your money.
you very much.
We love you. What's everybody's favorite numbers? We're gonna put it on roulette table right now.
8.
29.
8.
11.
11.
29.
29.
29.
Okay.
I was 8
got
too,
you.
so
Noted.
there it is. 8, 11,
I
29.
see 15 in the
15.
chat. We can get
Okay.
that too.
James
8,
is
11,
15.
15, 29.
Heck yeah.
James joining us from
All right.
Boston.
All right.
Heck yeah.
All right.
You gotta
Thank
put
you
double
guys.
on 11
Big.
though. Double it.
Hey, what's up,
Okay.
guys?
All right. Thank you to the Jakes. You guys are the best. Have a great vacation. James now joins the show. Hello, sir.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Oh, we're great, man. So you're not at a casino, are you? You're not just betting away your money,
No, I'm
too?
not. No.
So what's up, man?
No.
Where are you riding at?
What?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
It's part of those
actually canceled-
Boston infiltrators. You got to be careful with them.
He's part of that crew that kept wrecking me that
Yeah,
one
you know,
night.
we like to have fun.
The Boston Tea Party we
Oh, yeah,
had that
we
one
love those
night.
guys.
Those guys.
They got us.
Super fun, super
you,
fun.
You guys got us in so much
We also
trouble.
have Kevin
You
here
have-
from Boston.
Kevin!
Kevin from Boston. You guys, the Boston team. We had so much fun with you. I feel like you guys got us in a lot of trouble that night.
Yeah, we did.
If you don't know what we're talking about, they infiltrated our prize show by just continuing to come onto the Zoom chat by naming themselves famous Onewheel people. And so we thought that's who they were. And then they would show up as just the Boston crew again. And it was really awesome. So
I wasn't in that crowd that night, though.
Kevin, were you not a part of that?
I was down in Connecticut. I missed out.
Well, dude, what are you up to? The Leatherman himself. What are your projects going on these days?
The guys over at the Float Life are keeping me busy making trays and fun slingers for them. So got plenty of
that's
stuff
awesome.
there and other stuff in the loop.
Super cool.
One of the coolest things anybody ever sent to this studio.
Oh,
is,
I got mine too.
This is just so sick, man. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
I can't.
Mine's not far.
I can't
I swear.
explain to you what went through my.
I don't bring it to the garage.
Yeah, what went through my brain when I got this in the mail. This leather created book with all of Clyde's armies, our Patreon's names inscribed in the back. It's got like our logo on it here, and I remember opening this. And you know the smell of leather, but when you see the hard work that went into this, it was just like, Jesus Christ, we don't deserve this. I mean, we don't. Kevin, thank you, man.
Hey, you bet. Yeah, I got a lot of little things in the works as well too. So it's always fun. There's always something new to work on, and doesn't get old.
Well, between you and James, are you gonna be riding with Kevin? Are you gonna keep him in check in these group rides? Hopefully.
Yeah, because so like my main goal last year was to get Boston on the map for like video content and whatnot, and it's still my goal for like this upcoming year. So I'm gonna work on that.
You're doing
James,
great.
You're doing a great job.
You're doing wonderful, man. I'm just keep it up, and we're proud to have you, and we absolutely support Boston and everything you guys do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, dudes. Kevin and James, thank you, both of you. Really, I'm glad you were able to stop by.
Peace, guys.
Later, dudes. Man, thank you very much. So,
welcome to this team. When you reached out to me and you just said, "Hey, man, I know these other guys got this stuff, but what's your address?" And I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Kevin reached out. I had you on mute for half of that. Kevin reached out after he had sent these and sent you an extra one.
Well, yeah, I joined the show a little bit after that gifts came into the studio, and he just reached out to me personally and he said, "What's your mailing address?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Dude,
Yeah, and yours is special because yours has the extra coloring. It has more of the natural, true to life coloring as well.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I
Add a
refuse to
little
bring it
extra.
into the garage because it's not. It's in the house.
It's really cool. No, it really is cool. Thank you, man. Kevin, you're the best. And really, go support him. He's got cool stuff. Thank you, Kevin. All right, Eric Goodlad joins the show now. Holy moly.
We got so many more.
Do we really? Oh my God. 88 gigahertz, my friends. What's up, Eric? Talk to me, man. What are you guys up to over there?
Just have some new merch that we've put out, the board code design and Excite Wheel and other stuff. So new merch, new hoodie, shirts, stickers. Really excited for, Lyle's got it on. Next week, racing in Arkansas at the Dirt Surfers race. Really looking forward to that.
I have something to play for you from that, actually. Alex sent me something on that. And I got to say, first of all, thank you for the gear that you sent us. I mean, you're the best, dude, from bottom of
You're welcome. I've loved the show. It's, pause work on Wednesdays, tune in. And so I wanted to give back a little bit to you guys for what you give to all of us. It's been great.
Dude, from the bottom of my heart, you have to know, Excite Bike was my favorite game on Nintendo.
Yeah, it was the one after school. That's what I'd go play with my my neighbors.
Yeah, dude, you'd build a course and you just create all these ramps.
My neighbors.
Yeah, can you raise it a little bit? We're missing the bottom part. Yeah, a little bit more, just a tad more. There you go.
That's it.
That's so badass, and it's got the 88 GHZ right underneath. Dude, so cool. So let me pull this up, and why don't you tell me about this ride while I pull up this from Alex?
Yeah, so Dirt Surfers, Rick and Rachel Payne, you probably know them. They're also fellow Texans and huge riders in the community. Rachel was going to be in Race for the Rails if she hadn't hurt her back. But they organized this Dirt Surfer Enduro race in Arkansas. They did the first one last fall, and it was great. We had like 40 to 50 racers there, and that was with their own promotion. They didn't have any extra push from Onewheel like they do this year. So this year in the spring, next week, they have Onewheel. It has selected the Dirt Surfers race as one of their qualifiers for Race for the Rails. So that's gotten a lot more attention. So now, I don't know the exact number, but I think it's like more than 180 racers will be there. So it's going to be a much bigger event. I will be defending my first place win from last year in the heavyweight Clydesdale class riders. Jamie T is going to be there. I lost to him at Float Life S3 in the heavyweight class. He and I made it to the finals and he beat me. So, but he wasn't here at Dirt Surfers last year, so I came in first. So, but he's going to be there next week. So I'm going to have much stiffer competition with Jamie and Jamie Jucher from California. So the competition is going to be way up the charts, not only in my division, but all across the board. So it's going to be a great event and look forward to that. So hopefully see some of the people, I don't know if any of you guys are going to be there, but hopefully see people from the show that are going to be there. And it's near Bentonville, which is where Float Life S4 is going to be out. So if you go to the Arkansas races, you can preview some of Bentonville and Float Life S4 trails, and they're epic. So
oh wow. Okay, well, dude,
good riding.
Let's blow this up. Like, I mean, that's all Alex said to me. It was like, we want to blow this the F up, dude. So make sure, if you don't mind, he was so very nice. He was like, you don't have to get to it, but if you want, play this video. And I said, F yeah, let's blow this thing up, man. Eric's been good. You guys have been so good to us. Please be good to this dude. They're good over there. 88 gigahertz. Like, thank you, man. Really.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Eric, dude. Bro. You got it, man. So, Eric, we will be following you. Fred's now going to join us. I still have to get to our interview. Guys, we might go a little bit long here. Lyle, what?
Might?
All right. We do have one interview. It's not long. It's about 6 minutes. And he just mentioned Jamie T. So let's talk to somebody, and then we'll get Jamie T in here for his interview is our last interview that we'll do on this show. Fred Cunningham, though, beforehand. Dude, what did you just do for Onewheelers all over, you god? You are a god, my friend.
Man, don't give me all that. It's all the community here. You're just talking to a big helper right there, Eric Goodlad. He's part of Austin here. We're part of the Austin Onewheel Club. And man, I'm really blown away. We've been doing a lot of work, and it's not just me, man. If it was just me showing up, we wouldn't have the traction. But we've got such a great community here. So many people join in. We put in over 100 hours of labor towards the trails here in Austin, and a local trail director for the Austin Ridge Riders Association. He's basically the Austin Ridge Riders. To give you a background, they manage all of the trails in Austin. So they're a mountain bike group that manages the trails, builds the trails, maintains the trails. And this started years ago. I was on your program a while back, and we talked about some of the work we were doing in volunteering and getting our name out there and letting them see firsthand. Because I really believe this is the way for us to make ourselves, quote, legal or accepted amongst the community by volunteering and letting the people who build the trails see what we do and see how we interact with the riders, the users, see how we affect the trails and how we don't destroy the trails. We actually pack down the trails. The letter was just amazing. It's a result of someone in the Legal Freedoms group who was asking for some help in trying to get access in their state. And so I reached out to Cullen, who's the trail steward or the trail director here in Austin. And he said, yeah, I'll talk to the guy, but I think maybe a letter might go a little further. And so he put together this letter, and it's just absolutely amazing to me. He really, some of the highlights that he hits on is talking about our, things that are important for us, like our access, how we affect other people who are there, how we're low impact on the trails. And he even made a comment in there that the wide tire imprint of the Onewheel actually corrects the shape of the damp dirt.
Thank you.
As to explain that we're making it better. We're the trail Zambonis. We're back there making it right again. So
Lyle,
I'm just really stoked.
Lyle, we should bring this letter to Tony over at the
yeah,
Fairlane.
it's on its way.
Oh man, dude, you guys did such a good job. I want to make sure I read the last line of this letter from Cullen. It says, I look forward to more productive trail work days with your club. I'm always impressed by how you guys roll deep and bring the muscle when it counts. Fred, from everybody here and the social media lounge, way to freaking go, man. Way to go. All of you guys over there and your team.
Thanks,
Fred,
guys. I appreciate
Fred,
it.
In our chat, it just says, he is a Titan.
Titan.
So,
Titan.
Thank you, dude. I got to tell you, from my perspective here in Fairfax, I've followed your model of trying to get in with mountain bike trail riders. I got one pushed back hard from the local guys here, but another group just a little bit outside Lorton, they're open arms to us, and we're linking arms with them and going to start following your model, man. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. The way we snuck in, I started my first event by just showing up without my Onewheel. I just looked like another guy, another biker possibly, showing up to do maintenance, in the pit, elbow to elbow, grabbing the shovel, digging dirt, and just started talking about Onewheels. And by the end of that first trail day, I had told him about the Onewheel and said, I really think this would be a really good tool to pack down this new berm we just made. And he told me, well, go get it. So I ran and grabbed it from the car, came back, and I rolled out that new berm, and it was so fresh and smooth, and everybody just sat back like, holy shit, where has this tool been the whole time? We've been stomping and packing dirt with our feet, and it just never comes out the same, So the Onewheel truly is an amazing trail tool.
Cut that
Shuttling
up.
waters, moving we move wheelbarrows, hauling wheelbarrows with our Onewheels, carrying sticks, whatever it is. We can really get more done with the Onewheel.
We'll cut that up and put it all over Instagram, all over the trail riders, and let them all know it. Fred Cunningham, people are calling you Grogu now, so you are officially Baby Yoda of the trails. Thank you, sir. We'll see you soon, bud. Thank you very much. That is Fred Cunningham, and really just great support for the community. That's what this has always been about. So let me get to, if I can, Lyle, do I have time? Should I do Jamie's interview? What do we want to? Where do we do that?
Well, we have this. I would call him a mega fan of the show, and
Bernie.
Oh, Bernie.
Is Bernie here?
Bernie is here.
Bernie
It's
is
just because
here.
I love you, Adam, and I love Belly. That's why.
Thank you.
Lyle, not so much.
He lost his love when I cut my hair.
Bernie, thank you for joining the show. I believe, am I wrong when I say part of the DMV crew, right?
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
right.
I thought so. You got to keep it strong. I'll see you on some of these group rides, but we'll miss you, man. Thanks for the support. It's been really, really fun to watch.
You guys, so much stoke. I love what you're doing. I'm going to head home to Australia over the summer, and I want to take what I've learned here amongst all of the community back to Australia. There's already a small kind of group, but where I think we're moving to is only like six riders. So, but we're going to try and grow.
So we're borrowing from Australia the word selfie because I think you guys made that word up.
We did.
And so now you're going to borrow from us and take it there. That's cool.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I don't know what I'm going to do at lunchtime anymore because this is normally what I watch, right? So at lunchtime. So now when I'm having my lunch, I'm going to have
Vegemite.
Vegemite. Oh, God. No, do not do that. Oh!
Luch is... That's worse than the bacon, man. That's worse than the bacon.
Makes you stronger.
Luch
like
can't handle it. He can't even handle it. Luch
From the land down under.
Luch is so sad right now.
That's for you, Luch.
Bernie, thank you.
Promised myself I wasn't going to vomit on today's show.
Bernie White from the DMV crew and also in Australia and also eating Vegemite. Why? God.
Why? You haven't had Vegemite then.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
Thank you, Bernie.
It's a byproduct of beer. Can only be good.
All right. Bless you, dude. Very appreciate you. Look forward to riding with you soon, sir. Okay, so we have one more interview for you guys. It's not long, but we do have Jamie T, who will join the show. He joins the show now. I will share this. Everybody who's on the Zoom, if you'll do me a favor and just mute yourselves because we're playing this on the same fader. But other than that, this is Jamie T. Wanted to make sure he was a part of the last show. We needed one more interview, and he was honored to do it. So he just got a write-up in Voyage magazine for what he does, and I wanted to talk to him. So here's Jamie T.
I haven't had to test it out yet.
Whoa! Very good.
But
he's pretty important right now, folks. Voyager magazine just did a write-up on him. You know him as Jamie T. He's got the best hot sauce in town. Jamie, what's up, man? How we doing?
how's it going? Honored to be back on the show with you, man. It's going great.
Well, dude, this is an epic show to be a part of. We're glad that you could join us on the last one. You've got a pretty big thing going on here. What was this write-up? Why did they do this whole thing in the magazine? I mean, because anytime I see something like this, I'm like, wait a minute. Let's talk about it.
Awesome. Yeah. So Voyage magazine was looking for like local stories and inspirational stories. And I was contacted by them to just kind of tell a little bit about how I got into the film industry. And then I was going through the questions they wanted to know. And I was like, man, this is a great opportunity to talk about my other hobbies, my interests, and how everything kind of just blends together in this beautiful equilibrium. So going through it all, I got to talk about how I got started, like my very humble beginnings in it all. I got out of the finance industry, hated it, started being a freelancer, couldn't pay my bills, started working for Uber, delivery dudes, anything I could to not have a 9-to-5 again and get into the film industry. And through that, I found Onewheel. The ads popped up for the V1. I didn't pull the trigger. The Plus came around and I bought it instantly as soon as it launched, pre-ordered it. And I had no clue about Onewheel Owners Group, this whole community and everything. I was like, this would just be a cool tool to film off of, and that's it. And a random friend contacted me and said, hey, there's these guys down here like Vito and Brandon Braswell. They all have these Onewheels too and do group rides. I think you'd like to meet them all. And the rest is history from there. I got to meet this amazing community that's like 20,000 plus online, race around the world. Even got I talked about in our last interview how I started the hot sauce to fund my way into Float Life Fest 2.
So
and
weird.
Now, we've sold thousands of bottles of that.
So weird. The things that take off, dude. People love your hot sauce.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fun hobbies combined, and it's been a blast. I've been able to travel music festivals around the world, like filming off of it. People's minds are blown that I'm chasing these exotic cars with a $60,000 camera on a Onewheel going down.
Hold on. Time out. So, because you're talking like people know what you do. If you haven't seen this, Jamie's like the original guy. He does legitimate film stuff. This is the reason that Voyage Magazine got in touch with him in the first place. It's because of his filmmaking, not because he rides a Onewheel, but. He does this as you use it as a dolly. Is that safe to say?
Yeah. So I use it basically as a camera collie or camera dolly. What I do is I'll hop on it. I have around 4,000 miles on it now at this point, mostly off road. I'm used to bumps, cracks, whatever. So I'm very comfortable holding a camera package on it, a gimbal, so it's stabilized, going like 15 to 18 miles an hour, tracking cars, doing circles and donuts around them and everything else. And it blew everyone's mind that a guy has enough balls to do this, but is crazy enough to do it too.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what kind of anxiety is going through your mind when you're holding a $60,000 camera? I mean, because we've all, look, man, I've ridden 2,000 miles. The board shut off on me. I was riding in snow. I'm sure you're not riding in snow, but we've all fallen before. I'm sure. Have you fallen, Jamie?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. I'm still recovering a little bit. I don't want to censor anything out if I show the recent injury. But.
So how do you feel about holding a $60,000 camera when you aren't really able to focus on what you're doing on the one wheel? You have to focus on the subject that you're filming.
I have good insurance. That's the easy answer. I haven't had to test it out yet.
Very good.
But most of my moves, they're all pre-planned and calculated. They don't seem as reckless as the photos and videos look of it. I am on the fly. I normally do have a spotter with it. But I actually did have my first little mishap. Luckily, not a $60,000 camera. It was the new Sony that came out. I ate it, saved the camera, saved the gimbal, everything. I got a little too crazy going over a grass hill for a shot, more for fun, not for the shot. And there was just a hidden pothole that swallowed the board. I flew like 5 feet, turned on my back, rolled, saved the camera and everything. And, you just get that from experience on the board. It's like, all right, normally I'd Superman out with my pads and be fine, but
sure,
I'd rather take a few scratches and save $5,000 worth of gear. So,
man,
we protected it. We're good. Everything still works.
Take me through.
But that was my first incident, probably out of 50 shoots. So I like the odds in my favor there.
Take me through the role of a spotter. Are they supposed to one wheel in front of you and catch this if it goes awry? I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so I mean, we'll practice the route first on where I'm going to go. If I'm going to circle the car, we'll check for divots, anything kind of crazy, broken glass, anything that would cause me to fall on my face. And at that point, they're trying to run and keep up with me for the most part, and just calling out if another car is coming or anything, because it's easy to get lost in the camera.
Sure.
So it's kind of like you take your practices from trail riding. You're always scanning 15 feet in front of you at all times, and then you can focus on what's going on. So,
but wait a minute,
a lot of the basics.
That person's on they're a flatlander. They're running. They're not on a one wheel.
A lot of times, I'll give them a good lead on me.
Dude, that's so shitty, man. Give them a one wheel. They don't make them run.
Exactly. I should probably give him one of these extra boards next time we do that.
Oh, Jamie, you know what? It's probably better for him, but I just know I can't keep up. I keep getting the comment when I'm walking my dog on my one wheel, the thing that everybody says to me, oh, cool, so he gets the exercise and you don't. I'm like, yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, it's great. But I've had a few, people in production try to hop on and they make it, that 20, 30 feet. And they're like, yep, I'm good. I'll run and keep up with you. And
that's what I don't think people realize. It's like it really becomes a part of your brain where you don't have to focus on what you want to do. You just think and you go there. But it takes a minute to get there. And if you're just learning, you're not going to want to do that while having to focus on saving Jamie's life from oncoming traffic. I get that. So, dude, being that this is our last episode, what is it that you want to leave the people with? I know you've been a part of our lives pretty much this whole run, man. So I'll just kind of leave it to you, and the floor is yours.
Awesome. Well, first off, I want to thank you and your team for, bringing the whole community together. You're like the glue that's been going on for years now. Just the updates, the authentic stories from everyone in the community. You were the voice for everyone for that. You were the voice of One Wheel. You are the voice of One Wheel, literally. So it's been great to tune in over the years from like the Patreon days to now and all the different platforms you use for it. And I just want to encourage everyone to just get out there and keep riding, whether it's in groups, solo, street, trails. Like, we should really kind of stop judging how each other enjoy the board and just go out and enjoy it. I've seen a lot of the community come together and just go out and have fun, and everyone should just keep on doing it.
I love that. All right, we'll take that from Jamie T, folks. If you're ever down in Florida, he is the guy to talk to. If you ever want to get something shot professionally and not like, the stuff that we all try to do on our camera phones, he's the guy. You talk to him, folks. Jamie T, thank you for joining us, man.
Awesome.
We wish you the best, bud.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Take care, man.
That is Jamie T. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Thank you for him. It's our last interview. Wait a minute. What's happening? Because I see 36 as a number as the people that are in this chat. What is happening right now? Do we even have a bouncer at this point? Like, it's 110. I got to give a one wheel away. Holy moly.
We still have lots more to go, though.
All right. Well, keep coming. Keep them coming. Who else is here?
we need you to.
Oh, I guess I should stop sharing. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's on me. Yeah, so thanks again to Jamie T. Check out his hot sauce. It's really good. He sent me 3 bottles. No.
He's not ready for all the people in this.
No way. Is this happening?
I knew he was going to be surprised when he saw Parker.
Oh, hey, everybody's Canadian Dave here.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, Belly.
The legend. The
All right.
legend.
Canadian Dave
Oh,
here.
I can't
Wow.
wear
Oh, Parker.
South Carolina, it's way too hot.
It is. It's not comfortable. I've been wearing it for like half an hour, so.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I didn't know you were in there, Parker. Thanks for
No, you're
joining us. You're the Canadian Dave here was one of my favorite things that came out of what we do here.
Awesome.
Dude,
that was super fun. I had a blast with that guy.
Take us through when you went around on the interviews and you were at Float Life Fest and you got chosen to be sent there, and then we lucked out because you asked everybody questions but calling them the wrong names.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, so I had to have a bit. So the Canadian Dave here character is just a complete idiot. So the bit was I would just walk up to people and ask them about certain things, but then like as I was asking the question, it would slowly come to light that I didn't know who they were. So I can't remember many. I remember Corey Bainey. I said something. I was talking to him, and then he realized I was saying that he was. Oh man, I can't remember. It was years ago.
It's so
whatever. It was somebody like somebody who was like a super fast rider or something like that, and he's like, "Wait, that's the other guy." I'm like, "Oh shoot!" So
Dude, I have this is one of the clips
That was
that I cut up. It's like 3 minutes long. I don't know if we'll have time to play it for everybody. We might just release it as just a video because it's that good of him going around to every single person, literally going up to somebody like, you know, Dominique Williams and being like, "So Andrew Stroh, I heard you hurt your leg. How's it going?" Dom was like, "What?" So where have you been, man? I'm sure people want to know. Like, what have you been up to? Are you okay? We all miss you, but we're glad you're well. Tell us what you've been up to.
So yeah, no, I'm good. It's like right when COVID happened, we happened to move. We had a baby, you know, so that's number 6 for us. So life just got like super busy. And then nowadays, I'm TikTok famous now. So I almost have 1 million followers on TikTok. So I play a character called Not an Undercover Cop.
Parker.
And it's been pretty fun.
Wow, I got to get on TikTok.
Yeah, now I got to get on TikTok because of you. Great. No, everything you touch is gold, man. You did Lueno. You have been such a big part of the Onewheel community. It reminded me of that when you had the rice. That was the anti-hydration kit.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Lueno creation?
Definitely the what was it? The car seat, the baby car seat.
Yeah, the baby bumper. The baby bumper.
More less of because I was a cool product and more just the whole story behind that with that Dean guy.
You're the reason that we have Dean Botten.
That was definitely my favorite moment.
He is the reason that Dean Botten is in our lives, folks. I want you all to know
interview
that.
with Dean Botten was incredible.
It
was because of him. It was awkward, but you were super great at it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm taking my daughter to go to the bathroom.
That's
she decided
fine.
right now was the time when she had to go to the bathroom. So give me a second.
Oh, very
I can
good.
still talk to you guys.
All
I'm
right.
not going anywhere.
That's cool. We'll talk. We talked to Dom in school, so we'll talk to Parker in the bathroom. That works.
Yeah, there you go. All right, go. You're fine. Here's the bathroom right here.
So okay, so very good. So I guess, dude, we gotta let you go. I mean, I hate to just say goodbye, but dude, you made people don't realize Parker made our website. Parker made
All the games we used to play for the
games that we
Onewheel
played
Treasure
for the
Show.
Onewheel Treasure. He made all of those. He sent us this lunchbox. He made this logo that ended up on Kevin Gilbert's like leather. I mean, dude, I feel like there's been a hole in my life without you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So people want to know what's the TikTok we need to follow.
Yeah, where do
Not
we
an
find
undercover cop.
Not an undercover cop. Just search undercover cop and I'll be the first one to show up.
Jeez, that's so badass. What a badass. Parker Tony Stack, thank you for everything you've done and for making some time for us today, bud.
Thank you, guys.
Wow. That is an unexpected surprise. Well done, Lyle. That's a good one on you. Boy, that makes all of these. I don't really know how I'm going to go about my day here. I know this is very self-serving. I hope that it's enjoyable for all of you. We wanted to make a show that's kind of reminiscent. Jimbo, what do you got there? I see you. What?
I was looking down below and I see my favorite Bart over there.
Oh, Bart Miller and Christy Miller joined the show. Now, here we go. Things about to pop off. Bart, what's up, bud?
Not a lot, man. What you doing?
Oh, it's just, hosting a finale, feeling a little emotional. Christy brought tears to my eyes with the messages that she sent.
Read them.
We both think you're fucking lying. We both think it's a it's a ploy. It's a ruse.
Oh yeah, I mean it's April 1st tomorrow. I mean,
I can't believe that. What a perfect TTR Studios way to go out. Then to do this on April 1st and make everybody wonder if it's actually a joke. Christy, you said some super nice things. I don't want you to say them on air, but I just wanted to thank you personally for showing up. Really, you're in the social media lounge every single week, and both of you put up with our antics, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoy it. And previously I was working, so I'd always make sure I take my lunch break during that time to tune in and watch and everything. But I just took a leave from work about a month ago, so now I can actually tune in. But you guys are stopping it. So.
We're trouble like that.
But Bart's not buying it.
Belly would let it happen. Belly would never let this happen.
Oh yeah, Belly would never ever let this happen ever. Yeah, Float Life Fest 4. Who's gonna be there? Yeah.
That's okay. Bart Miller is the one who rocked the world with the Bud Light gone awry, and then has just been a positive set of energy ever since then. So look forward to riding with you in person. But
looks forward to riding you.
I do look forward.
Got him.
That's Lyle.
I'm pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy.
Fun. It's pretty fun.
You guys are the best. Seriously, Christy brought tears to my eyes with what you had said, and I appreciate you guys. Really, thank you for tuning in every week like you do.
Well, we love you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if this actually is your last one, we're gonna miss you. And especially you, Billy, you old fuck.
You know, I love you all so much. I'm doing everything I can, and I've already requested off, even though it's 5 months away, to go to Float Life Fest 4. Or not 6 months away? I'm planning on being there. So
we're all gonna plan on being there, man. We are excited.
Yeah.
We'll also be the Will Scorcher event, and I believe it's June. And then there's another event, the Oak City event, which is in July.
And then there's another one in North Carolina.
There's one in Jacksonville. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cherokee, North Carolina. That's the Will
Looks like
Scorcher.
we're gonna be traveling the fucking globe. Thank God it's flat. Or
We want to be at the Dirt Surfers event, but I'm not sure if we're going to make it that one or not. I actually recently hurt my tailbone, so I'm kind of recovering from that. But I'm gonna watch.
Well, good luck to you guys. For both of you, good luck to you. I really do. I can't wait to watch what you do next, and we'll be following you. We'll be around. We're not saying goodbye, but we will be following you for sure in support.
We love you, man.
Thank you.
Bart and Christy Miller. Thank you guys. Really have a wonderful day over there down there in Florida. And
old Nate.
Wow, that's a way to round it out right there. Nate Forge. He must have a top 3. We got to do one more if we're going to get out of here, right?
Absolutely.
Nate, how are you, buddy? We've been watching. His channel is FORDGED. What's going on over there while I pull up your video?
I would say pretty much the normal stuff. We got one more Rex compilation that came out, I think it was last week. That's been doing pretty well. So if you guys are looking for a nice little compilation of people failing, that's what we do over there. We do a lot of other stuff too, but that definitely seems to be the thing that everybody wants to watch.
People love your fails, man. Not your fails, but the fails that you sent. You sent this in chicharrones, is that correct?
Yes, yeah, it should be.
I do remember. I got it. Here we go. Cool. Belly also saw your parody in there too. All right, let's do this thing. So hold on, let me get the share going, and we will drop the TTR Studios top 3 of the week, brought to you by Forged. Nate is the best. Here he goes. Nate, hold on. Take it away.
Top 3 of the week. This one I just had to highlight from El Potre. I don't know exactly how to say that right.
Alex.
But, the drone footage. I absolutely love drone footage with Onewheels, and just seeing, I don't know, just the trail. Like, look at this, just looks like the perfect summer day. And we're starting to get to that weather here in Chicago too, where it's like, it's starting to break. This was one that Red Boy Jan sent over. Just really pumped on the support that Float Life and Craft and Ride has given to, I don't know, all the riders, all the content people, just the entire community in general. So he sent this over, was just like all pumped, all excited about just what they do for us and what they do for the community. So I just wanted to, of course, show that off a little bit. He's a great guy. If you haven't Make sure you follow him on Instagram, RedBoyJan. He's always got some content coming out, some great writing, some great stoke too, just in general. But yeah, loves on Craft and Ride, loves on Float Life. So definitely.
And loves on the social media lounge.
And loves in the social media lounge. Yes, he's always watching. So big thanks to him for supporting this for TTR as well. No, number 3, Ray. I saw this clip and I was like, you know what? It's one thing to do gnarly bonks, but there's another thing entirely to do gnarly bonks on rocks with a camera. Like, yeah, the dude just goes nuts on these rocks, and he just keeps going too. Like, holding a camera, I'm sure. I mean, if you own a one wheel, chances are you've probably recorded yourself on it because that just goes hand in hand. But like, this guy makes it look really easy.
And he saved it there too.
Bonk after bonk too.
Oh, I feel
hitting
like
a little trail action. And again, like I said, just making it look easy because it's not easy at all to be doing anything he's doing, especially on the rocks. It's like, what the heck? This is the final little bonk he has just right after that clip. So of course, I'd like to say thank you to TTR Studios and everybody here. And I mean, I've always been kind of on and off, just kind of stopping in, saying hi. And I immediately think of the virtual group ride. That was an absolute blast for me.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm just thankful to be able to be part of it.
Dude, you did such a good job hosting that with us. And it was, I think at that moment, Lyle and I called each other afterwards and we're just like, so he's going to be part of what we're doing, right?
That's for sure. That is 100% accurate.
Yeah. So Nate,
yeah, it's fun though.
You've been putting these together, man. So, Nate didn't have to do this. He makes these videos for us every week. So please share the love with him as he's been doing for us. Give him a follow over there at Forged. It's a well worth it to do so. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys.
All right, buddy. We'll see you soon. I know Nicholas Everett. Wait a minute. From the UK, am I right? Nicholas Pierce Everett?
Yo, how's it going?
Dude, from across the pond. All right, let's do this thing. Now your Stoke shop over there is Jim wants to know what time is it there?
What tires?
What time is it?
Time. 6:20.
Good to know. Oh God. So, dude, what can we look forward to? What can we look forward from you in the future here? Because you've been really supportive of our show. I want to support what you're doing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're just continuing doing what we're doing good, helping everybody keep their boards going, bearings and tires and all that good stuff, and slowly expanding. We've got some secret news coming out soon. Secret news coming out soon, Ari. Some new products. So we're really excited for that. And that's it really. We're just sort of helping people keep going.
Well, keep it up, dude, because I know there's a lot of people who are grateful who are overseas that aren't able to send their board in to get, help. So you're really a saving grace there. And if anybody is near him, where is your service area that the people can know if they're listening in or around
whole of the UK?
All over the UK.
All of it. We've got some great couriers which literally will move the board across the country for like £12-15, so it's nothing. So yeah, if you're in the UK, hit us up.
Support him.
He's there to limit yourself, Nick. Why don't you say all of Europe?
Yeah, let's just send it.
Just send it. The guy knows what he's doing.
Europe. Hit up Pink Oak.
Yeah, so it is Pink. It is Pink Oak. You guys are on Instagram, right?
Yeah, Pink Oak Onewheel, I think it is. But yeah, pinkoak.co.uk or Pink Oak Onewheel. Yeah, we're there.
All right, well, make sure you guys go give them a follow as well, like you should for everybody who's hopping on here. But Nick, you've really been a blessing on this show, and I'm glad you could stop by. Thank you, dude.
Thanks, man. No, thank you. Again, the same with the others. I don't believe you're going, but if you are, thank you for supporting everybody and bringing everybody together, giving me the opportunity to be here as well. It's awesome, dude.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, we wouldn't April Fools about something like this. I promise you, if we were to do that, we would deserve a punch.
Pretty elaborate, and we're running late, so yeah, this is not an April Fools.
No, not an April Fools. All right, so thank you, Nick. Really, we'll keep in touch and
dude. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Support you in everything that you do, bud.
Cheers, man. See ya.
We got 2 more. Let's go.
2 more? 2 more? We got to give away a board. All right, if you're in the chat. Or if you're watching in the social media lounge, we're giving away a one wheel pint to our patrons. Not all of them. I'm not flush with cash, but we did want to take what was left in the account and put it towards you guys who have supported us here and not just like spread it to us. Like we wanted to put it back to you. So we will do that here in just a few minutes, but we've got to talk to the man with the best lighting on the planet, but he's also got even better content, so you better follow him on YouTube. This is Donald Gray, joins us from the DMV crew.
Hey,
Donald,
y'all,
welcome.
what's going on?
Welcome to the show, man. I saw you putting out some content. What's new on your channel?
Oh, man. I'm just throwing things out there, making things that are interesting to me. And I have something coming up that's on topic where I'll talk about filming on a Onewheel and all the different cameras and options I've tried.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to that. I'm sure Jamie T could probably speak to that. He's been filming on that thing forever, man. But what has the Onewheel brought to your life that has kind of made it, I don't know, just a little bit better?
Man, it's just an outlet for this whole pandemic situation, for one, and then exploring the city a bit more. I only brought this onto the table because this is a monstrosity that I plan to film with in the future, and I've tried it a little bit, so I have some things to say related to it.
Lyle, can you speak to this? Like, this dude shows up on group rides, and we feel like we're on the news.
It's awesome. I mean, then we're like, yo, is it terrible riding around with gear? He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
but
kinda.
then when the content comes out, it's like, it's worth it.
Especially because Don
like,
originally is a pint rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
And was carrying that gear around. And I mean, he's a tall guy. Like, he's definitely, that board is carrying you a lot of weight. And when it doesn't go very far.
Yeah, that's true. But no, the Onewheel's also just connected me to this community. Oh my gosh, like, y'all are amazing. I just smile every time I'm thinking about all the good that's come from it. So, yeah,
you bring it right. You bring it right back. I can say that from meeting you in person. You certainly do bring that wherever you go. So we have to thank you.
So cool seeing you on the group ride. Yeah.
Thanks, man. No, and likewise, it's so fun. I think Corey was the one that said it. This was originally kind of a way to put faces to the names that we're seeing, and it's just so awesome to be able to meet these people. So we will certainly be around, Donald. I look forward to seeing you and being a subject on that camera.
Yes.
Follow Don.
Follow Don. Where can we follow you? Yo, where can we follow you? Do you want to shout out your channel real quick, Don?
Oh, yeah, it's youtube.com/follow Don. Just like that.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, man. Good luck to you, and we'll be following you.
Subscribe on YouTube to Don. Follow Don.
Follow Don.
Thank you. Love y'all.
All right, I guess we've got one more. I saw him in here. I know we wanted to close out with the leading rider. He's got over 23,000 miles, but he's the #1 rider in your heart. And just a good friend, an overall good dude. Glad I got to meet him through this show. Javier Starks. To close it out. What's up, dude?
What up,
What up? I heard you were sleeping. Somebody wrote in the chat that you were asleep. Have you been sitting here waiting for about half an hour? I hope not.
Oh, he's been in for a while.
I've been waiting for an hour.
Oh my goodness, an hour. Okay, wonderful. So we feel guilty, but Grogu kept you company.
Grogu while he was waiting for us.
Javier,
so I'm babysitting. Well, I was babysitting, but now his parents are here. I don't know if you want to be on it. But anyway, so I'm just hanging out now while I was enjoying the interviews. That was cool. I learned some stuff, about some contributors to the Voice of Onewheel, as well as people who are helping build our community on a large scale by assisting and setting a good example on the trails. And I think that's really cool. Lyle or Bruce or anyone local will tell you that I'm really big on like riding etiquette through the city. Like, I'm the stickler.
Well,
you would think I'm like the wild guy, but I'm like, yo, don't do that. Try to be.
No, talk to me about that, because our boy Cody Brandon in the DMV crew put out a post that was like, yo, quit fucking up out there. Excuse my language. You know, that was, sorry.
Sorry.
Yep, kid show. Sorry. Jim, that one's on me. He basically, that's fine. Yeah, he was, where, I lost my train of thought. Belly, where am I?
You're talking about the Cody Brandon's post.
Yeah. And he was basically saying, hey, everybody, stop making a bad name for ourselves when you go out on these group rides and you're outside restaurants. Like, let's not be blasting music and curb nudging right there. Like, let's you want to speak to that? Because I feel like that's right up your alley.
I definitely will comment on that. I think that he's definitely in the right lane with that.
I think there's a place and a time for everything. And it's also based on the vibe of that place. So like, dude, when we're like patrons who come to your venue often, like Lau knows we go to that place often, even when it's just Lau and I, we know the own managers, they're cool with it. It's more about when you lack the skills. It could be riding a skateboard. You could be standing around. If you're falling all over the place, nobody's gonna want you
Just
there.
looking sloppy.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
But yeah, you got a few incidents where riders almost crashed into people being walked to their tables. That kind of stuff is bad.
No.
But likewise, like the other person said with blasting music, I mean, even just for riders on the ride with you, I know some riders who won't ride with the group often because they don't like hearing other people's music. I don't mind. I have headphones on, but to each their own. I think just being mindful can be considered in general.
Javier, I don't want people hearing my music because every now and then, like a Britney Spears song will come on and I'll rock the F out to it.
Which
I'll enjoy
Britney Spears song?
Toxic. Thank you.
That's actually a really good song.
It's so good. I don't want everybody hearing it, but I'm jamming.
People would be like, it's a bad song. It's catchy.
Whatever.
It's not too much.
I'll rock out to anything. Jim says I'm gonna get married to Toxic. Yes. So, dude, we got to close this shot. I know people are looking forward to the Onewheel giveaway that we're about to do. I don't look at you as like a Onewheel rider. I just kind of see you as a friend and somebody who props up others in the community. I don't know a lot of other people that take the time that you do on the group rides to go around to every single person and shake their hand, talk to the kids. Like, it's an inspiration. So maybe if we could just have you leave us and the people with a word of how to be a positive person. Because you seem to have that really on lockdown, man, and we like learning from you.
Well, I'd first say, never forget that being positive doesn't mean you need to be perfect. I get angry. If someone were to offend or hurt someone close to me, I might punch them in the face. I'm no different than other people in that aspect.
Sure.
But the idea is like trying to find the positive alternative first. I stay grateful. I'm really big on gratitude. So sometimes when things aren't going my way or there's someone that I'm not necessarily getting along with, I'll be grateful for the company of the other people that I'm around instead. But yeah, it really just boils down to just really in times like these, like look at the world, being grateful will change your perspective in a lot of situations and it'll open the door for better things to happen. But that, like, I'm not perfect. I don't want people thinking I'm perfect because I remember on YouTube, they post something. There's always people trolling on YouTube, and because it's good, you should take those critiques not to heart, but be open to that stuff. That's how you grow as a human. And one guy was like, "It's fake. I know these kind of people. He just put it on the show on the video, but behind doors he's totally different."
Nope.
And I'm like, surprisingly, I'm not.
We can all speak to that.
To tell you folks, but he is not.
I tell it like it is.
Yeah. Well,
but it was just funny reading that because I was like, there are people who probably think that, and it's like, I get it. It's hard to accept, but like this just is who I am. So,
dude, it's been a blast seeing you
gotta
grow as a
understand people's
rider.
Experiences too, right? They run into people and they see the fakeness and they cannot believe it. And I'll be one of those. I was like, no way. And then I rub elbows with you, and then you came out here to a group ride, and I'm like, man, this MFer is real.
Yeah, no, it's
real.
It's been fun. That's why we were like,
wow, can I go to your bathroom and poop?
That's why we were like, we gotta close out with Javier. We made the decision, the executive decision from the executive producer. So really, dude, thank you so much and for coming on the show and
honor.
We're
thank
looking
you for having me.
You're welcome, bud. We'll support you in everything that you do. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
I'm gonna be working to launch a brand soon. So yeah, that'd be cool. If I'm gonna share with y'all.
Please,
working on a really adventurous ride campaign that we're going to be working to launch soon too as well. So yeah,
we got you. We'll support that.
Wait,
for sure.
One time around the world wasn't enough for you?
Group ride on April 17th is the plan to celebrate around the world.
Hell yeah.
I should have hit the mileage by then. So
all right, man.
Come to DC. We'll be out. If you come to DC, be chill though. But come to DC, everyone's welcome.
Darn right.
We will be riding.
Javier Starks, thank you, buddy. We will see you soon. We're glad to be a part of what you're doing, man. Thank you. Yoda. There he is.
Grogu.
Today, yes, Grogu. Sorry, Jim. Man, Jim and Jeff Foot have been just sitting quietly and patiently. It's time to get these guys back in here. Thank you, Lyle, for all the hard work that you're doing right now. I can see you must have just a head spinning at this point. So
It was a real pleasure, and there's actually a bunch of guests that were here and wanted to say thank you, Luch, that couldn't stick around, and some of them were like Colorado Caddy and the Wheel Fun Stuff guys. Were
Oh
sitting there
man,
and
no way.
sitting there and you know, life happens, and that's what's happening with the show too. And
That's really nice of them to say.
Yeah, it was very touching just to even see these guys just wanting to be part of this.
We didn't send this link out like open, so I don't know how these people got in here. I just really am grateful that they wanted to be a part of the last one. So let's go ahead and give this away, and then we'll have our final parting shots, and we'll see you guys around. But I wanted to do this for our patrons because this is one of the thank yous that I have to say from the bottom of our hearts. You know, this stuff costs money, and so we were really nervous about the Patreon page because we weren't sure. Once you start taking money from people, it's like, yo, like you kind of owe them something now. And there's a lot of, not guilt, but just a sense of ownership that we want to be accountable to the people that support what we're doing. And they've done it for a long time. So we wanted to just make sure that you know that you're the ones that allowed us to do this financially, have helped us out, especially when it got real tight here. I'm a gig economist. Lyle's a gig economist in a way, right? I think we can call you that. You do. You're like a. You're so good at gigging, so I forget that sometimes you have an actual job. But you know, Belly's a waiter, a bartender. Excuse me, and I'm all flustered now, but it's true. Like I just want you to know, like. Your dollars really meant something, and it allowed us to continue to do this in a tough time. So let's give a one wheel away. Let's give a pint away. Belly, you ready to do this thing?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm social media is distracting me as per usual.
What they say? What are they saying in there?
Oh well, I mean they're going on about. They were talking about everything we've been talking about today, the positive and great people we've had on, and then they're all just saying bye to each other. And
yeah, this is odd. I know this feels weird. So let me pull up a random.
I'm sure there'll be other social media lounges.
Yeah. Well,
or the live social media lounge at Float Life Fest 4. Attend.
All right, so let's do this. I do appreciate you saying that. That's true. All right, here we go. So you will see I am going to do a random number generator. It is between 1 and 39. So let's just find the number. Here we go. It is number 13. Lucky number 13. All right, Jim, are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I know you are. Here we go. We're just going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Brian Clark. Brian Clark, come on down, buddy. He gets a one wheel. You betcha. Absolutely. Congratulations. And all I asked him to do, not him, I sent a message to all of the patrons, and I said, listen, we're going to give a one wheel away, a one wheel pint. All I ask is that you will get use out of it. If you're going to get use out of it, then even an ounce of it, then it's yours. And if you won't, and you already have 9 million boards or whatever, then you can pass, and I will put out a separate video, just a video by itself, giving away the one wheel to a different patron. But if he wants it, he deserves it, and it's 100% his. So Brian Clark, congratulations to you, sir. You got yourself a one wheel pint, and thank you for your support, man.
He's getting married in 2 weeks in Vegas. It's a perfect wedding gift.
There you go. Congratulations. Touchdown for sure. So, all right, we got to get out of here, folks. I will pave the way. Jeff, we got to make way here. So, Jeff, let's give Jeff. I'm just going to give everybody their chance to say one last thing to the people. So, Jeff, take it away, man.
Yeah, man. So, Luch, you've been an amazing quarterback for this show. Spreading the ball around, making sure everyone gets their voice heard. And so I think you should definitely get the last touchdown. But I have one short request though, because you have a favorite catchphrase of mine. And I was hoping you could dispatch me with it. It's how you always ended the One Wheel of Treasure calls when you got exasperated. You wanted somebody to get out of there. I want you to get rid of me.
Hey, Jeff Foot, you've been an amazing addition to this crew, and we love everything that you do, but you've really just been here for way too long. So just get the fuck out. GFY, sir.
Doubt.
GFY. We love you, man. Thank you, Jeff. You are the best. Jim Hertel, one of our newest additions here, but seems like one of our oldest friends. What do you got for the people?
All right. So, hey, all those people that you see on your Facebook feed or in your phone that you haven't heard from in a while, reach out to them. Say hello. Say hi. Do an Easterly type thing, and the Easter Bunny says, just do it.
There it is, Jim Hertel from Down the Rabbit Hole. Thank you, sir. Lyle Spain, the executive producer. We got to go, man. I can't believe this. This feels weird.
This is totally weird. I just got to thank everybody. The community is incredible. Off to the next venture. I caught lots of feedback over the past few weeks over the peeling back the curtain kind of thing, talking to the Stoke Life stuff. And there's some members of the Stoke Life service. We're going to try to start a Stoke Life service chat.
Yes.
And we're just stoked about doing that. And the team is all on board, highlighting some shops around the country, around the world even. So be on the lookout for that. And DMV, the rest of the world, watch out. We're coming.
Uh-oh, what's up? There it is. Belly Matt Lavelle, one of my best friends and was my former roommate, and just started this by getting me to pull him out of bed and didn't even have anything to do with Onewheels. I just said, dude, I need your help. And from that, he got a pint. He got ingratiated with the social media lounge. Belly, what do you got for the people?
Well, it's been a lot of fun, first of all. From day one, we started this back in January of 2018 as kind of a side gig while we were also doing Luch Dog in the Morning.
Oh, God.
XR Pluses, XRs were it was just before they had come out. We've been through the pint. We've gotten to see the Onewheel community really grow from the almost ground level right away. And the future is very bright when it comes to the Onewheel. With these new regional races, with the things I've seen that this community is capable of when it comes to their skill level, the competitions they held, or the way they can positively impact a community. The future for Onewheels is super bright. But I'd be remiss to not thank all the guests that have ever joined the show, because they were the creators of everything we're seeing now. And we were so glad to be able to be that vehicle to put the name and the face together, and the personality of people really showed bright on the show. And then the social media lounge was my favorite part. They were always the true stars to me.
You're just biased.
I am very biased. I'll stay in I would rather be in the social media lounge. It's way more fun in there anyway. And thank you for watching and joining every week. To everyone who enhanced the show and the way it was made better, who were all on today, Jim, Lyle, Norm, Parker, guys that really added into the value of what this show could do and how great it could be. It was always better when we had more people like you helping us and doing that. And then last, I got to thank the one and only Mr. Luch Dog for coming up with this crazy idea and waking me up as gently as possible to get up and join this show. And without him, I wouldn't have been introduced to so many of these new friends I have globally, nationwide and globally, and for really helping develop the character that is Belly, even though Belly isn't as much of a character as the character is me. So thank you for Luch for bringing us all together. And for one more time, at least here on this show, Belly out!
Oh, there he goes. Fantastic. That is my man. He gets a touchdown as well. Belly, you're welcome. So, yeah.
Oh, and the social media also wants you to drop that touchdown soundbite into anywhere they can download it so they can use it in their daily lives and routines.
For real? You guys want the touchdown?
That's what they said, and they're tired of waving at their phone.
All right, you got it. I will put that out for you, and we will leak the touchdown sound. Look, for everybody here, it's been a blast, and Belly touched on it. we did this because it was something fun that we were able to do together, and it brought us together as friends, and it was a reason to hang out every week. But also, it just started feeling like our group of friends kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm talking about you watching at home, watching the social media lounge, or watching this back after it gets finished airing. You know, I feel like my heart is full, and I don't think it could get any fuller. And that feels like going out on top to me. And I'm big on that. So I do want to make sure that I thank the group moderators on Facebook and really just any of the social media, because they get a lot of flack and they do a lot of good work. And it wouldn't be nearly possible to do any of this stuff if we weren't able to all have a place to find this information. And they're the ones that kind of keep it as palatable as it can be. So thank you to all of them. And one last thing, just for you at home. This has been a dream come true. I want to make sure that you understand something. I did a podcast with Belly, got it a bug in my ass that I wanted to be on the radio, found a job in Colorado, left that, wasn't feeling it. Found a job in Ocean City, left that, wasn't feeling it. The only thing that I wanted to do was this. This is the only thing that I've ever had fun doing in front of a microphone on air. And I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for you all tuning in right now, and if it wasn't for my crew. These guys don't get paid. These guys don't ask for it. I kept trying to find ways to give them something, and they kept saying, no, just put it towards the show. And I just am humbled by the ability for you to show up every single week and want this to be what it was. So it's been just such an honor. And I said I wasn't going to do this, so I'll get out of here before it gets too weird. Bob Nicholson, you get weird for us. I love you, Belly. I love you, Lyle. I love you, Jim. I love you, Jeff. And I love you at home, everybody who's been a part of this show. You've made one man's dream come true. So we'll be around. It's not goodbye, but it is thank you. For one last time, you all can go GFY. Lyle, I think you know how to send us out with that one word that needs to be the last word. For everybody here at TTR Studios, later.